Ausfunk started over 10 years ago as a dance school, and it was based on building confidence and high energy, and nothing the same as a traditional dance school holds. We wanted to have kids there having a lot of fun and empowering the students. As time went on, and over 10 years, the kids got better at what they did, and I really needed them to reach for higher goals. So I started looking around for extra things I could add to the company that would make the kids feel really special. And I looked into cheerleading, and it has changed the company's, everything about the company and also everything about the student, and it's been the most positive influence on Ausfunk.
My name's Dallas Pay and I'm 17 and I am the cheer coach at Ausfunk All-Star Cheerleading. I came to the Sunshine Coast with my family. We moved from Adelaide, which is where I was originally. I did cheer there for about 5 years, and then I came to Queensland, and Steve from Ascot, he contacted Hayley and he contacted me and he put us together, and that's how we came to be Ausfunk All-Star Cheerleading. I was a coach for a year in Adelaide, and I was mostly coaching young kids, and I was a junior coach, so I had someone to help me and someone to look up to, which was really, really helpful and great for a first year of coaching. But when I came here, I was immediately put into head cheer coach, and my first year we took a novice teen team to competitions and a youth novice team to competitions, and I have to tell you, it was so rewarding. It was absolutely brilliant to watch them develop throughout the year and start from absolutely nothing. None of them had any cheer experience, and then to see them grow throughout the year, and you know, they're stunting and they're getting their cartwheels, and they were so happy. They absolutely loved the cheer. So Obsession is a brand new, this year for 2014, a brand new senior team. They're absolutely loving doing the cheer. You know, none of them have cheer experience, but most of them have done dance before, and that's how they kind of heard about it. And it is such an enjoyable experience to teach older girls, and they have such respect when they're learning, and they're just enjoying learning new things and taking something new in every day.
This is taking me now. Let's go.
So Corey and Ebony have been working on their half up to prep in partner stunt. They're really getting much better. They've formed quite a bond now. To start off with, they were a bit, you know, strangers. They didn't really know each other that well, but over time they've got closer and they really trust each other now, which is really, really important in partner stunt. You have to have that certain bond and trust with your partner, and they have been working their half up to prep. They had a few mishaps, but with partner stunt, it's all trial and error. So they try and try and try until they get it right.
In the trance, then I better take advantage. Who knows when I get another chance? Yeah. I feel like breaking two, electric boogaloo. You play Kelly, I be ozone, trappy, laughing, tile crew. Now I know how to get down on the floor. Experience the moves you can't ignore. But something about this beat that's got me hooked. Come over here and take a closer look.
So with the All-Star Federation competitions, the kids also get to purchase from the merchandise stand, and it's really exciting how they build themselves up. They get their pocket money out, they work really hard beforehand, and then they go to the shop at the actual competition and buy what they want. They've seen it online, they see the other cheerleaders wearing it, they see their idols wearing it, and they want it too. So they line up, and it's really gorgeous how they line up and they want to be like that. It really builds culture, and it's a really smart way that Federation has actually created that for the kids. So they've got a really positive following, and it's really nice to see them in their outfits when they get back.
So every training session we do some conditioning. It's really good for especially our elite athletes. They need to have endurance. A lot of them struggle with getting all the way through a routine without tiring themselves out. And especially when you have a training session that goes for, 2 hours, they need to be able to get through that whole training session and to be jumping to full capacity and tumbling to full capacity, going full out absolutely every single time. So when they do their conditioning, it is really pushing them to the limits. It's right at the end of their training and they're really, really tired, but it is just making them go that extra mile and making sure they're nice and strong.
From that big lady, until the referee rings the bell, until both your eyes start to swell, until the crowd goes home. What we gonna do, y'all? Give them hell, turn the heads, gonna live life till we're dead. Give me scars, give me pain, then they say of me, say of me, say of me. There goes the fighter, there goes the fighter, here comes the fighter.
We just did conditioning and I feel like dying.
We just did conditioning, and while I'm doing it I feel like I'm gonna die and go, I don't know.
We're going to Winterfest, Battle of State, and later on in the year we're going to Nationals, and we hope to get level 1 Grand Champion sometime during the year.
So tonight I had Adrenaline work on their stunt sequences. They have to really focus on their technique and getting those stunts up in the air, but as well as hitting their stunts, they need to work on their technique. So they learnt their stunt sequence about 2 weeks ago, and they've been working on that ever since. A couple of the groups have had issues with people being away and not being able to practice, but most of them have hit that stunt now, but they need to work on their technique.
They have not been able to catch high, and they don't realise how much it hurts, and they need to really focus on that.
One of the stunts that's doing really well is Lily's stunt. They are hitting it nearly every time now, but they need to work on their technique. They need to make sure they're catching high in their cradles and that they're reloading and they're bouncing up to prep and really using their legs. So I also had Adrenaline work on their jump sequence tonight. Their jump sequence is a 4 combo jump sequence. It's not particularly difficult, it's just about getting their technique right and really, really showing off what they can do.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're working on our jump sequence, and we're just trying to get our technique really good before competitions so they look as sharp as possible. And so far they're pretty good.
Take it higher until I reach the point of no return, and there's just no turning back.
So the girls from Ausfunk absolutely love Sunny, and they love Aussie Cheer channel. He is like their idol. I have no idea why they are so obsessed, but they just love to talk about him. They love that he supports Ausfunk, even though we are a small startup club. They love that he posts their photos on Aussie Cheer channel. They love seeing themselves and they feel like they're a little bit famous or something.
Sonny, we love watching him at competitions. He gets into it a lot, and we just love that so much, and we all look up to Sonny. We love getting photos with him at competitions. He loves taking photos with us, and he puts them on Instagram and Facey or whatever, and he just is really supportive to Ausfunk and yeah, really friendly.
So Power is our brand new level 1 team. They will probably be entered in Team Novice because 20 of the athletes are brand new, have never done cheer before. They are absolutely fantastic. Had them for a couple of weeks and the kids are so keen to learn, they love it. They're developing new skills and practicing at home. They just love the cheer.
I cry as a little when I think I let it go. This Prince song inside my head. Hands up if you're down to get down tonight, 'cause it's always a good time. Slept in all my clothes like I didn't care. Hopped into a cab, take me anywhere. I'm in if you're down to get down tonight, 'cause it's always a good time.
He really doesn't know what he's doing, so I count for him, like 1, 2, down, up, and Corey!
It's gonna be all